No, okay, I'm not doing the intro again. Alright. Damn it. Really should have clicked record. Forgot about it. Alright. So, yeah, just say like, yeah, I've got something to say, and then type what you want to say. And we'll wait for you. But otherwise, yeah, the ones with mics you can just butt in when you want to. So what do I want to say? So we're going quite well so far. So I'll get straight into where we are right now. So we've got 57 of us in the oh crap, I forgot to get when I was at work. 50 something in the Facebook group, and we've had about 25 people have filled in the Google Docs form, which is pretty good. And I've got yeah, about 10 of us have paid our fee so far, which isn't too bad either. Um, we've currently got 3 sponsors. I haven't told you about the third one yet. So the two you know about are Xbox NZ, which have already given us heaps of shit to give away. And they're real easy to deal with, which is cool. Playtech, you know that one. So they've given us the up to 12% code to give you guys when you pay your fee, which most of you here have. And they are, I'm in talks with them at the moment to give us a bit more stuff. So hopefully they hook us up. And the third one, what have Xbox NZ given us? They've given us all sorts of shit. I'll put it up on the Facebook page when they've given us stuff. But I'll talk a bit more about that later. So the sponsor that you guys don't know about, a couple of you do that I've talked to personally, but it's a distribution company called 58. So what they look after, you guys could probably Google it quickly to figure out get the actual details. But the main things that they do are EA, Ubisoft, Turtle Beach, a few of those sorts of companies. Sony, I think, or is it just PlayStation? Yeah, I can't remember. But what they've given me to give away at an event soon are a couple of copies of Rainbow Six Siege for the PlayStation 4, which is pretty cool. And they're going to give us a couple of copies of The Division as well. But I'm not sure what platform they're giving us those on. But that's all good. And they've sent me heaps of posters, so that'll be quite cool. Give away those. We'll have those up at an event and then give them away after the event. So we've had our first social event, so that was really cool. Thanks everyone for coming along to that. Good to meet some of you guys and girls, and it was a good starting point. And hopefully we can just keep building on those each month. Just keep getting bigger and bigger, hopefully, until we get too big for our Wonder Horse. So important stuff happening. So we've got the Clubs Day on Wednesday, this next Wednesday. That's going from 10 till 2 on the village green. We're pretty set for volunteers at the moment, but if you're around, just come and say good day. Can probably get you to do something. We've only got a tiny little 1 meter desk to sit at, so we'll probably just be standing up talking to people, trying to get them to come and talk to us.
I've done that for other things before, right? It can be freaking tedious.
Yeah, that's all good. Oh, Kellen, okay. Can someone tell Kellen to double click the general thing, please? So social events will keep happening every second Thursday of the month at Wonder Horse. Until we're too big to be there. Alright, let's get on to the next bit, eh? So we'll appoint the executive. So you've probably had enough of me talking. Chris, have you got the
Sure do.
things up? So you
I've got the
can, yeah, the up, the position
Ali said question about
descriptors.
executive.
Okay, go Ellie.
Whoa.
Ali said can two people do one role?
Yeah, yeah. If you agree on it, then that's fine. Yeah, that won't be an issue. So how it
Ali
will
said cool.
how it will go is so Chris is going to read out the positions and what they entail, and then we'll take nominations. So most of the positions will just be you nominating yourself, and then they get seconded by anyone. Anyone can second them. And then if there are more than one person keen for a role, um, probably up to two can do one role, but we don't really want more than that. So we'll we'll take votes after that. Um, but it should be all good.
Sweet. Should we
Okay.
rip into it?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. President. The president has a very important role. They must be the leader and provide direction to the rest of the executive and club. They are responsible for ensuring that the executive fulfills any responsibilities necessary for the success and governance of the club. They also work to create and maintain key relationships and act as spokesperson for the club. Any nominations?
Yeah, so obviously nominate myself.
No one's second that shit. Jesus.
Yeah, no one's gonna second it. Thanks. Appreciate
I'll
the
second that. I'll
support.
second that, Tom.
Okay, thanks. Alright, moving on.
Moving on. Vice President. The Vice President or VP must assist and help the President to fulfill their responsibilities necessary for the success of governance of the club. The VP can chair meetings and is commonly recognised as second in charge. The VP should also try and work with your President when necessary to help ensure alternative concerns or ideas are heard.
Okay, so I know that.
Tom does everything.
Yeah. Alright, does anyone want to nominate themselves?
Ali said I nominate myself.
Nominate yourself? That's cool. I'll second that.
I think Alice and I were kind of talking about maybe doing it like maybe.
Ali
I
said
mean,
in a shared capacity.
unless there's someone else who really wants to do it. But because we live together, it'd be really easy for us to kind of do it together.
Yeah, that's cool. I know Kellen was pretty keen to. Kellen, can you hear us yet? I don't know if you can.
Can you guys hear me?
Just
Yeah, just. You might need to turn up your mic and the if you go to the bottom right hand corner and go recording devices, and then headset, and then properties, and then levels, and then up the headset microphone, or whatever it is.
I haven't used this app, so
Okay, so we're just taking nominations for the VP now.
okay. Yep.
So Ellie and Harry have nominated themselves for co-VP.
Yep.
Did you also want to nominate yourself, or should we move on?
So how are we doing this actually?
So we can. So yeah, we've kind of gone over it, but Chris has been reading out the position descriptors, and then we're taking nominations, and then if there are more than one person, we'll take a vote.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, I queried about the vice president position. I think the last time as well on Facebook.
You might need to turn your mic volume up a bit more.
yeah, it's pretty hard to hear you. Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Or just go into the chat.
Yeah, or you can just type in the chat.
okay.
Oops.
No. Should we just move on for now?
Yeah, should we come back to that one?
Okay. So secretaries next. The secretary has a number of administrative duties. They're responsible for the documentation and communication of activities between the executive and other organisations. Administrative duties include, but are not limited to, preparing agendas, taking and distributing meeting minutes, etc.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, does anyone want to nominate themselves for that? So, right now.
Kind of secretary at the moment,
Yeah.
doing minutes already, but I don't know how long I can keep doing that for. I've only got one semester at uni so far booked in.
Yeah, that's right. So, do you want to do it for this first half of the year, and then we can find someone when you get going?
Yeah, that seems
Does that sound
reasonable.
okay? Cool. Yeah, I second that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
Cool.
Thank you.
Right. Treasurer. The treasurer is responsible for all financial matters relating to the club. Their duties include, but are not limited to, budgets, future planning, monitoring, spending, and revenue gathering. It is generally accepted that your treasurer should be well organized and have some level of financial expertise. In our case, the treasurer will work closely with the president on all financial matters, so this is more of a co-treasurer with the president of the club. I'll nominate myself.
Cool. And I'll second that. I think I'm just going to be seconding everything.
I'll second myself. Eat that.
Yeah. So yeah, Joven has nominated himself for that. He can't be here tonight, but he
Okay.
did say that if there was someone else that was really keen, he doesn't mind stepping aside. So
Yeah, well,
if
yeah,
you're
well,
if you're really keen to do it, then he's fine with
yeah,
you
I'll
doing
give
it.
a nudge.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Just thought I'd better add that in there.
Promotion and recruitment. The person or persons in charge of promotion and recruitment are in charge of getting the word out for events coming up and also for trying to boost numbers. It is expected that they will take over the Twitter account at WUGS_social and will be the main contributor of the Facebook group page. Taking photos at events and putting them up on Facebook will be a big part of their position.
Alright, so is there anyone that wants to nominate themselves for this one? It's a relatively important one, because it's going to be, how we get numbers and how we keep rolling.
Just putting my phone right next to my mouth, so hopefully you guys can hear me.
Yeah, that's better
Yeah,
now.
that's better. Yeah.
Better.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah. So basically, you need somebody who can do social networking for WUGS, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Be interested in that.
Okay. Well, that would work out well. Then Harry and Ellie can be the VP, the co-VP. We don't have to
Okay.
worry
Cool.
about it. Does that sound all good? Are you happy with that, Kellen?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I second that. That's cool. Awesome.
As an aside for general knowledge, I've got a decent camera and I'm relatively handy for it, so I'm happy to take photos and stuff at events, and they'll love
Awesome.
me.
Yep.
That's cool. Thanks, Chris.
And how? Just wanted to ask you, what's the update times like? Update periods to update them statuses and
Oh damn, you're hard to hear, man. Can you type in the chat, please?
Okay.
Yeah. We'll move on to the next one, and I'll answer your question after we've done that.
Okay. Events coordinators. Or
Yeah.
event coordinator will work closely with the president to organise events. This includes scouting out venues, talking to those running the venues, organising volunteers to do jobs on the day or beforehand, food and drink vendors if the venue doesn't provide them, internet if we need it, writing up budgets, probably working with the treasurer so that we know how much to charge per person and how many people we need committed in order to go ahead so we can break even.
Yeah, so this events coordinator will work quite closely with me because I've had a little bit of experience putting on events in the past. So I'll be able to assist with most of that. It won't be you'll jump straight in and you won't get any help or anything. um, so yeah, it's an opportunity for someone to sort of get into that event coordinating space with a bit of help from me. And yeah, is anyone keen to do that? Or should we leave that one open? Anyone? No one?
Which one was that again? Sorry.
So
Which one are we
events
talking about?
coordinator?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Kellen, that would be up to you as a promo person. So ideally it would be like the next day of an event you'd put up photos and stuff.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah. So it's not shouldn't be too much of a stretch.
Thinking about it, wouldn't it be better to combine the two jobs, like events coordinator and socialize? So basically,
So
you already have an idea and knowledge of what's happening in the event, and then when you put it on the social network, Facebook, Twitter, whatever.
yeah. So promotion and recruitment can work closely with the events coordinator, but I just think it would be too much for one person to do all that. We could have two people job sharing the two.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it's just a bit too much to ask one person to do all three. Because the
For
events
now.
can take quite a lot of time to set up.
I think for now, like, we could probably get by with the events coordinator being like a case by case scenario of just someone taking responsibility for that event.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, we'll if no one's keen to step up for that one, then we'll just leave it open for now and do a sort of case by case. Okay. On to the next one.
General support, which is just volunteers to do anything.
Pretty much. Yeah. It's
Could be all of us. Right?
yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if I really needed to put that one in there.
Do I need to read the thing out? Or...
No, don't worry about reading the whole thing out. It's mainly just a general sort of volunteer type person. But doing the stuff that needs to be done on the day for events and packing in and packing up. Yeah, barbecue master.
Fucking dibs.
Yeah, who's really good at making dips and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. Does anyone want to nominate themselves for that one? Nope. Okay.
I think all of us is probably a good idea. I mean,
Yeah.
we're all going to be there probably, so.
Yeah, that's true. I think we
Yeah.
can probably just like scratch that one off the list actually.
Yeah, I think
Um,
it'll hurt my monitor, so I'll just ignore it for now.
yeah. So I think we'll scratch that one off, Melissa.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so let's get on to the next bit, eh? Is everyone happy with that? Everyone that wants to put their hand up has been heard and all that kind of stuff?
Yep.
Seems fine.
Sweet. Okay, so we'll wait for Ellie to say something, and then we'll get on to goal setting. Yeah, sweet. That's all good, Ellie. Okay, so goal setting. We need a talk about what we want for the club and where we want to be by the end of the year. So the first one I want to talk about membership numbers. So being realistic here, where do you guys think we should be by the end of the year?
Okay.
So
No idea.
I've got a bit of a ballpark figure based on where we are now and based on what the University of Auckland Video Game Club is at the moment. So I think at a push we should be able to get to 500.
Holy shit.
So remembering that this isn't just for students, it's for the whole of like the Waikato region, and that we've got we do have all the students coming in. We'll be able to see whether 500 is reasonable after Wednesday, so after the club's day. We might need to rein it in a little bit, but I haven't even started putting up flyers or anything yet. So and yeah, we're already
I want to ask you a question, Tom. Around what time will it start?
so it starts at 10 o'clock, but setup will be from 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So yeah, I think if we have a stretch target of 500, that we'll be able to see how we go. I might give you guys an update sort of mid-year. We might be pushing it a bit to get to 500 or not. Not too sure.
Yeah, 500 sounds quite big.
It does sound big, but we haven't had any advertising yet, and we're already at like 50. So
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of numbers the other clubs have?
so University of Auckland Video Game Club is at 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where they are. Like they are a bigger university, but they're very narrow in what they offer. So hopefully, by being sort of not just one console or not just PC, and putting on all sorts of different events, we'll be able to spread a wider sort of net, capture as many people as we can.
Cool.
Yeah. It's been open for quite a few years. But yeah, people do come and go. So yeah, if we stretch for 500, oh, and also the University of Auckland one is just for university students as well. It's not a community club at all. So yeah, if we really push to try and get the community behind us, then I think we should be able to get there.
Do you have any idea of what advertising could be done to reach the community outside the university?
Yeah, so we'll have to start talking to like local radio places would be quite a decent one. Like net cafes and stuff would be quite a decent one.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, so net cafes would be quite a good place to put up a flyer. I've got quite a few links to the sort of gaming community in New Zealand, not necessarily just in Waikato. So in terms of getting Xbox NZ to promote us, that could definitely be a possibility. So they've got a massive Twitter following, so yeah, you might be able to get quite a few more people like that. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be more ideas and stuff. That's definitely something I need to talk about with the promotion. Like, yeah, like with Kellen, try and get more people in.
Oh, yep. I do have a lot of uni mates that haven't added to the group yet. I
That's
haven't
cool.
told them about it, but as soon as I go into uni, I won't be going for the whole of next week because I'm working but I'll be there on Wednesday to
That's
help
cool.
you guys out.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, let's move on. Still got quite a bit to get through. So, number of events. Okay. So right now we're having the monthly social event at Wonder Horse. On the second Thursday of each month. Do we want to see how 2 a month will go? I'm thinking about. Oh, this kind of gets into event planning a bit. So thinking about having one on campus each month as well. So we can use it as like a revenue sort of gathering thing. Where we sort of do everything. That does mean we'll have to have volunteers helping out. It won't be quite so easy for us all just to be there chilling out. What do you guys think about that?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think having a couple of the month, like at different days of the week and different times,
Yep.
so that people, if they can't make it to one, can make it to the other, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Yeah, like one during the day at the uni sounds good. I think there's like an hour on Wednesdays that's meant for club meetings.
Cultural hour, yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, there's no classes at all on that time, so.
Yeah, so that could be the
What
one.
time is it?
It's like Wednesday from 12 to 1 or something. Is it from 1 till 2?
1 till 2.
1 to 2, that's right. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we could. I don't know if we. Like with the sponsors and what they give us to promote, and then give us stuff to give away. It might not be quite enough people at that time of day. We can see how the first one goes, see how many people we get. But if we get bugger all people, then we might just have to stick to nighttime events.
Yeah.
Definitely, if we want to like sell alcohol and food and stuff, for fundraising sort of purposes, we'll need to do it outside of normal university hours. 'Cause do you all know where the Students' Union is? On campus?
Kinda.
Yeah, do you know where the Indian food place is?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so it's like right next door to that. Yeah, namaste, that's it. So they've got a few rooms right by their offices that we can book out and have events at.
They have the games as well over there on
What's that?
Tuesdays, I think. Boat games. They have a boat games event on Tuesdays at Namaste.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
that's
Tuesday
cool.
evenings.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, so yeah, we probably don't want to steal their thunder at all. So we'll probably leave them to that. But
Yeah.
yeah, we can look at doing something. So it'll probably be targeted at the first years. So I am a bit wary that that Wonder Horse is a little bit expensive. So yeah, first years could be scared off just by the cost of drinks.
Yes. Yep.
As Ali said in chat that the Dom bar is more affordable. I've
Okay.
been to events there before. It's definitely you can get a jug for relatively cheap and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, that's cool. So whereabouts is that? Is that in
It's
town?
out by the tennis courts,
Oh, okay.
like by College Hall.
Oh, awesome. Oh, that's pretty
But
cool.
we've had like sporting events, like at the end of a social league, then you're at the fields, because it's right next to the fields, so you just start drinking straight away.
Oh, brilliant.
There's
That sounds
also
really good.
actually a bar in Ruakura. It requires membership.
Okay. Out of
So
it.
if you're in Ruakura and you go by the tennis courts there, it's just by that.
Okay.
But they
Sweet.
do a lot of like microbrew stuff.
Oh, awesome. That sounds pretty good. So the Don Bar, is it?
I'm not sure what it's called.
Pavilion. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling the pavilion is really expensive. Like to hire out, I mean. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. So what else? So that's it's a sort of social events type thing. For competitive events, looking at doing 4 a year. So if we do one every half semester, I think we'll be in quite good stead.
I think you might want to do it after the tests.
Yeah. Well,
most people would have left, right? Like,
yeah, if we do it after the tests, then yeah, all the students are going to be buggered off home. Yeah, so we want to catch them before they leave.
study week.
Yeah. we might get barred, if we do it on study week. Yeah, so we want to get something going pretty soon. But it's
how
just
about this near the start of the semester and near the end of the semester?
yeah, so we can see. So after breaks.
Probably like week 2 or 3 into each half semester is probably like a good time because you have like tests after the teaching recess.
Oh yeah.
But then it's not quite like the pressure hasn't quite amped up like it does at the end of the half semesters.
Yeah, true.
So.
Yeah, so towards the start. The semesters, and then like a week or 2 in after the break.
Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good actually. Probably the easiest time for students.
Yeah, true. So 2 weeks into the semester after half break. Alright. Yeah, the dates are all over the show because Easter's so early. Okay, what else? Okay, money. We need to talk about money. I don't know, it's quite a tricky one. We want to be able to buy stuff, but we don't want to be so expensive that people are going to not come to events or not be members. So does anyone have any sort of ideas around where we want to be money-wise by the end of the year? Or do you just want me to talk?
Millionaires.
Well, I don't really know what kind of money you'll need to run the events. I don't know what kind of ideas you've got in mind apart from like competitions and stuff.
Yeah, so having the sponsors we've got at the moment, we're covered for Xbox games, obviously. That's all good. We don't need any more of those. And it looks like 5.8 are going to give us PlayStation 4 games. So we probably want to sort the PC gaming stuff. So prizes for PC gamers as well. So we need to have money to be able to buy like Steam credit to give away, and like peripherals and stuff like that.
Could that sort of stuff like just be covered by an entry fee to a competition or something like that?
Yeah. So that would be all good for if we're just doing tournaments. But I'm meaning like the social events, like how the social events right now. I've sort of promoted them to Xbox NZ and 5.8 as an opportunity for them to get something promoted by us to a targeted audience. So it would be good to be able to have not like crap tons of stuff for us to give away, but just a little bit of stuff that we can randomly give away to people at the social events as well that cover sort of PC gamers. So yeah, at the moment it's sweet for people that have got Xbox Ones because we're always, well, not always, but we'll have lots of Xbox One games to give away, and it's starting to be good for PlayStation 4 owners, but right now PC gamers aren't really covered for those like random draws at the social events. So is everyone okay with us spending a little bit of money on buying some Steam credit and stuff like that to give away at those events?
How much?
Yeah.
As treasurer, I'm okay with that.
Cool. Yeah. So ultimately it will be up to treasurer and me, but it is good to get sort of consensus from you guys as well. We don't want to be doing stuff that people are going to be like, what the fuck, you spent how much on Steam cards? But the main idea behind the money is we need to get some promo materials for our club first. So we need like one of those cool pop-up banners, and we need to like print off some like cool looking flyers and stuff. Just looking at like small credit, like maybe $20 or something. Like
Oh,
those
yeah.
$20 cards.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it is pretty expensive going straight through Steam, eh? Yeah, $20 can get you quite a lot of games sometimes. Okay, so sweet. Proposals for funding. Being affiliated with the Students' Union means that we can apply for funding grants for things. It's going to be really important to get in good written proposals. So does anyone have any experience writing those sort of proposals?
I have some experience writing proposals for like completely unrelated, like not necessarily to get funding, but to convince people that certain things are a good idea.
That's cool.
Regional councils and that.
Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. We can definitely use that
Probably have
experience
something
then.
out.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so we'll put you down for that then, Chris. Okay, other sponsors. One of the big goals that I've got for the club is to get more sponsors. It's awesome having the 3 that we've got because they're really good sponsors. They're looking after us really well at the moment. But it'd be really cool to get some local sponsors to get you guys some like discounts for stuff locally.
Have you tried PB at all?
Tom.
Yeah.
I think I have come up with a good idea. Maybe we should try sending Mighty Apes a message.
Mighty Ape never get back to you. I've tried them before for something else, and they just don't get back to you. It is a good idea, but yeah, they would be way too small fry for them, unfortunately. PB Tech, we're gonna skirt around for now. Because we've got Playtech on board, it means that we don't really want to go PB Tech, so that we keep Playtech happy. NZ Game Shop I have contacted and they got back to me and then didn't get back to me after I gave them more details. So that was a bit of a bummer. But I'll keep hassling them. Does anyone so more sort of like local businesses, so like fish and chip shops, are there any like does anyone know someone that owns a restaurant or bar or anything like that?
Not to be stepping on board games toes, but Mark 1 Comics have you talked to them?
No, I haven't.
They could have some pretty cool, t-shirts and
Oh yeah.
vinyls and whatever.
Yeah, awesome.
I know the owner from Mark 1 Comics, because
Oh,
my
sweet.
cousin used to go and buy heaps of board games.
Oh, cool. Well, you can get talking to them then. Because we can pretty much promo anything. It doesn't have to be gaming specific. It's just obviously we're quite a targeted audience for gaming stuff.
I'm trying to remember the internet guys that did the internet for the Game Jam.
Was it Big Pipe maybe?
No, it wasn't Big Pipe. They've got wireless access points all around. There's one in Ruakura. Can't
Okay.
remember what they're called though.
Is it Lightwire?
Yeah, that's them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't really talked to them yet. Are they more a local one? Are they?
I think so. Yeah.
That's cool.
Lightwire was started out of the university, and
Oh,
then
really?
when they got bigger, they became a separate thing.
Oh, awesome.
I know someone, I don't know if he still works there, but I know he used to, so I could
Yep.
investigate.
Yeah,
a
that
bit.
would be awesome.
And I believe Enlightened Design also did something for the Game Jam.
Okay. Yeah, so really we just want to get a few more like local companies invested, and then they can, like, they might even be keen to get free access to tournaments and stuff. For giving a little bit of sponsorship, that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know. Depends who we talk to, eh? Alright. Okay, on to the next bit. Only a few more things to do. So event planning, we've already kind of talked about this. So what sort of events do we want to hold? What do we need to organise, and who has the skills to be able to help with different areas? So we've already sort of talked about the social stuff. Another social thing that I want us to host is an E3 viewing party.
Sure.
So yeah, I'll talk to the Students' Union about how much it would cost, or if it does cost, to book out a lecture theatre for us. And we'll see how that goes. It should be in June, I think. So
Yeah, I believe that's when it's.
generally about June, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be really cool. I think we could probably get some businesses on board. Game of Christmas, yeah, we definitely need to have some sort of Christmas do. Like a potluck, bring your console or PC type thing.
Potluck gaming.
Yeah. Oh, no, you mean E3. Oh, I see. Oh, so Game of Christmas. E3 is Game of Christmas. Gotcha. Okay. So for the
Having
tournament,
events around the Steam sales would be entertaining as well.
yeah, that would be quite cool.
Oh god, I don't need hype around Steam sales. Jesus.
Spend enough money already.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
That is quite a very cool idea. And yeah, we could like see if EB would sponsor us for like a Steam sale event or something.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be quite cool. Okay, so that's kind of like, that's the more social stuff. What about the tournaments and lands? So my idea that I sort of had, which will be quite easy to organise as long as we can get internet, will be a Rocket League one to start off. A Rocket League tournament. So we can have, depending on the demand, we might not have anyone with Xboxes that wants to do it, but we can have 2 brackets going at once. We can have PC and PS4 going at once because they can cross-platform, and we can have Xbox going on their own, doing their own thing. It'd just be, because it's such a low entry like price point, makes it easier for people to get in there. Yeah, and we can look at finding sponsorship and stuff for that sort of thing. Rocket League. So that's my idea for the first one. Is there anyone who is part of a gaming community or something, like a specific gaming community that wants to run a specific game tournament or something? Silence.
Are you talking about creating a tournament?
Yeah. So if anyone has any ideas for other tournaments.
FIFA?
Yeah, FIFA's always
FIFA's
classic. Yeah, I can talk to EA. Well, I can talk to 5-8 about helping us with a FIFA tournament.
I don't know if it's the right audience, but maybe like a Pokemon tournament would be cool.
Yeah, we
or
can.
Even Pokken, if that's out, if that's.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we can definitely see what the sort of player base is like.
Might be a
Yeah,
good
I
question
know
to
our-
ask at Clubs Day when we're doing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely we can do sort of like you can do those Nintendo meetup things, like with your 3DSs.
Yeah.
What is it, Street Pass?
Yeah, well, it's part of it.
I don't know. I'm such a Nintendo noob. Yeah, so someone else will have to take that one on. Okay, I'm not the best person to be running that sort of thing. So someone will have to take the lead on Nintendo-based stuff. But definitely we can look at doing that sort of thing. Because, yeah, definitely with like Pokemon and stuff, there's definitely that player base out there.
Not sure how many people have Street Fighter 5 yet.
Smash and stuff could be fun.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
That's always, any idiot can pick that up and have a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. And you can fit like 8 people on
Yeah,
just
you can.
one console
Oh wow,
on that one TV.
that's pretty awesome. Yeah, that might be quite a good plan.
And there's always all those indie versus games that are coming out like constantly.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's cool. We can solidify some plans as we sort of go.
Yeah.
Definitely need to figure out if we're gonna have internet or not. Yeah, that's the main thing. Okay, what else?
Where were you planning on having the tournaments? Like
So
at the uni or?
if we can get solid wired internet at uni, then we'll do it at uni. If we can't,
Shouldn't be too much of a problem, should it? Most of the lecture things have at least one network port.
yeah. So one of the rooms that the union's got, is quite a decent sized room. It's just, and they've just come under the university for like IT stuff because they were separate. So yeah, so I've asked them to check that out for us. I'm just waiting to hear back about that one. So that's all good. So yeah, we can solidify some more plans down the road a little bit more. If we focus on the Rocket League tournament first and see how we go. After that. What's that about?
It's like in chat.
Oh.
Techno Gods is a mod for Modern Warfare 2 essentially that allows you to do LAN play.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that could be fun.
Because the thing is,
Imagine getting IT to do that would be a nightmare.
Yeah, it would be. Getting IT to do anything is a nightmare.
Yeah.
I don't think Phil's gonna allow you to install any software on the uni PCs.
No.
So there's gonna be a bit of a problem. So that's why I was suggesting Black Ops 3. I have it on PS4, so I can bring my copy along.
He used to play Quake off CDs.
Wicked. That would be pretty awesome. Alright, let's get to the next thing. Calendar. Oh, we don't really need to... Well, it's going to be pretty tricky to solidify dates until we've really decided on what we're going to do first. So if we tentatively put down the start of each semester, and then 2 weeks in after the semester half breaks, for the 4 tournaments or lands. And then the E3 viewing party. Does someone want to quickly search when E3 is on this year, please? And yeah, we can chuck that in. And also, so we've got the second Thursday of every month at Wonder Horse.
14 to 16.
14 to
14
16.
to 16.
Okay, cool.
June 14 to 16.
Awesome. Okay. So we can chuck that in, June 14 to 16. Awesome. Yeah, we'll figure out probably the 15th. The 15th is usually the big day, isn't it? So the middle day? Or is it that first day?
I think there's also a day before for all the setup stuff.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
And
so
I think Sony and Microsoft are the first day.
yeah. So that'll be June the 15th our time.
Yeah.
So if we have the party that June the 15th, then that'll work out for the so Microsoft, Sony. Generally there's EA and Ubisoft that day as well.
Yeah, I believe so. And then Nintendo is the next day.
Yeah, Nintendo's the next day. Bethesda might be on that day, or they might be the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year they were the day before everyone else. And that was the only thing that was on that day. Yeah, it means you'll have to come in at 4 AM. Yeah, it'll be like a breakfast. Come in your pajamas or something. Alright. So that's just about it, eh? So, how often do you guys want these meetings? We have to have a minimum of 1 a year, so they have to at least be an annual general meeting. What we could do is have like a half-yearly one as well, to sort of make sure we're on the right track for everything.
Yeah, I think 6 months is a good idea, eh?
Yeah, does everyone agree with that? Every 6 months?
Yeah, every 6 months sounds good.
Cool. Yeah, that way, as well, we'll be able to, if Mel isn't sticking around to be the secretary, we can get someone in at that point as well.
Want them around before the events, perhaps, like the big events.
Yeah. So for the events, we'll have little meetings of just the people who are organising the events. And yeah, we'll sort of keep that sort of ticking along as we go. Okay, so next meeting, when's half a year from now?
We should have another meeting just before the semester, probably. About this time, before B semester.
Yeah, it's a good plan. So what date's that?
Mm.
I can figure that out. It's on my wall at work, so I can figure that out and post it up tomorrow on the group.
Awesome.
Cool. Alright, well that probably just about does it. Thanks everyone for coming along. It's really, really good to have you all here. And yeah, I hopefully see lots of you on Doug. It's a bit late for that, isn't it? Um, um, yeah, so hopefully see all of you, well, lots of you on Clubs Day. Come and have a chat,
Do
come
you
grab
have-
a poster or something, and
Sorry, do you have people already lined up for the day on Wednesday?
I do, but if you'd like to help,
Okay.
then you're more than welcome.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay, so if you've got people lined up, that's cool. I might just pop in at some point.
yeah. So you're more than welcome to help out if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like we're all sorted if you're busy or whatever.
What time are you going to be going for?
I'll be there at 9 setting up, but it actually starts at 10 and it goes from 10 until 2.
Okay.
We've got the 4 hours there. Yeah. So yeah, come down, say good day, grab a poster and a lanyard or something. We've got a few lanyards to give away. We've got heaps of little jelly wristbands to give away from Playtech.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, the first years will let those up hopefully, and yeah, hopefully get lots of people interested, signed up, because I'll have a form all printed out, so pretty much exactly what you guys have all signed on the Google Doc, but just in a printable version, and yeah, hopefully get lots of people signing up. And if you haven't already, you can pay your membership fee on the day if you want to. It'll be the only time I'll be around taking money from people. But
I see what this is.
yeah, it's going straight into my wallet, but yeah, just make sure to bring the right change because I won't have change, so it might just be easier to do internet banking if you've all got it.
Yeah, I don't think any of the ATMs on the campus give out teens.
Yeah, probably not. You'll have to get it broken at the cafe or something. Oh, that's some good music to wrap up. Should we have that every time?
It's my text tone, sorry.
Oh, that's very fitting. Is that like our outro? Alright, sweet. I better let you all go. Yeah, pretty much run to time actually. I thought it would take about an hour, so that's pretty good. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming along. And yeah, see you all soon. If I don't see you on Wednesday, see you next Thursday. So what is
Thank
it?
you.
The March the 10th is our next social event. So cool. Thanks everyone. I'll stop the recording now and we can just shoot this shit if everyone wants to stick around. Or...
Sweet, cool.